What's going on, boxing fans? Julian Williams here with the distance. Got a video for you guys tonight. Um, Pretty much Pacquiao Mosley. A lot of people have their own opinions on it. Me, I got my video now. Really, as you can tell, I'm not even too enthusiastic about it. Don't really feel like making a video, but it's been highly requested that I make a video with my thoughts on the matchup. So I might as well. Anyway, Pacquiao Mosley. A lot of people are against it. A lot of people are for it. The hardcore fans that want to see, Pacquiao face Timothy Bradley, Andre Berto, even a rematch with Marquez, are a bit pissed off about it. But the Pacquiao fans don't really see a problem with it. And I'm one of those people that are just in between. I'm in between about it because with Shane Mosley has his good nights and his bad nights. So, me, I don't really have a problem with this matchup. But at the same time, with these pound for pound rankings, we continuously rate Manny Pacquiao as the best. And I guess you could say at a time he was fighting the best. But the last two opponents, now I wouldn't really consider the best opposition. And I understand from another standpoint, a lot of people are saying Pacquiao needs to fight Bradley, Alexander, Mayweather, Sergio Martinez. A lot of people are saying he should fight these guys. But at the same time, what if Pacquiao would have jumped up? And this is how I look at it. Pacquiao would have jumped up and fought, and when he jumped up in 2008, and he would have came in and straight up fought Timothy Bradley right away. People would be saying, hey, he needs to fight Ricky Hatton. What if, the next time he fights Devin Alexander? People would continuously say he needs to fight like a Ricky Hatton or Miguel Cotto or whoever. A lot of people were saying that. And even with the catchweight stuff, I'm another one of those people that believes if you're going to fight for a championship, then fight at the actual weight class. We have the weight classes for a reason. Not for them to be, below or above. And, and the thing is, and not only that though, if the fighter agrees to fight that catch weight, then I'm not going to be 100% against it. But that's another thing that we can't help. We can't help because, Pacquiao, he's going to fight his catch weight. So it is what it is. And as you can tell, I'm really not, I have no direction with this video because I really don't care. That's just me. And Pacquiao's coming under a lot of criticism from the boxing public. A lot of people saying he needs to fight a black fighter. So when people say stuff like that, like Pacquiao doesn't fight black fighters, this is what's gonna happen. He's gonna, But then again, who would he fight if someone didn't say that? Bernard Hopkins or whoever didn't say that. And so many people in the boxing media had had made little videos or articles regarding that, and it wasn't a controversial subject. Who would Pacquiao be fighting? I don't think it would be Mosley, and that's just my honest opinion. But something that I will give to Pacquiao is that he does continue to fight. Continues to fight, and even though this is a match that should have been made 2-3 years ago, this is just another name on the resume. It's another name on the resume, a Hall of Fame name on the resume now. And not only that though, they're talking about third match with Marquez. And am I against the third match with Marquez? I'd be against it at 147 because Marquez is not, wasn't really made for 147. That may be a 140 or 135, and Pacquiao will never come down to 135, but 140 maybe, 144. Hell, I'm for the fight at a catch weight if it happens. At a catch weight in the early, in the in the lower 140s. I would like to see that happen because Marquez is probably the best lightweight in the world. Pacquiao to me, I think, is probably one of the best welters, if not the best welter. But overall, he's jumping up, to light middleweight, and he won the championship at 150 pounds. But But when you look at the end of the day, Pacquiao is an icon to the Filipino boxing fans. He's an icon to Filipino boxing fans. And he's a star. And he's a star in his own native country. But when you when you look at all of boxing, besides, all of his achievements, there's pretty much, to me, I think it's going to be an asterisk by his name. Because he won the welterweight championship at a catchweight. Won the light middleweight championship at a catchweight. So two of those championships, really, to me, aren't really championships. Yeah, he holds, titles in these weight classes, but legitimately, I'm not even going to say that these fights are, light middleweight or welterweight fights, despite the fact that he fought 2 fights at welterweight. But overall, Mosley Pacquiao, I'm not going to complain about it. Though it's another cherry pick fight, I'll say the most. I think it's another cherry pick fight. But I'm not even going to complain about it. I'm not going to rant and rave about it. Because the media and a lot of fight fans are going to hype this fight up. For the May 7th bout, a lot of fight fans are going to hype it up. And it's not going to be extremely big or huge, but it's going to be hyped up tremendously. And actually, if you look at it, this can actually be the dangerous fight for Pacquiao. So, with this being the possible dangerous fight for Pacquiao, then it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see, because it's a fight that could change hands with one single blow. It's one single shot. And another thing I do want to point out at the end of this video is, even though Cotto and Margarito, even though these fights were at catchweights, I don't think the weight made much of a difference with him winning these fights. I really don't. But I just thought I'd point that out. But, it is what it is. It's another fight happening. Maybe he'll fight Marquez. If he fights Marquez again, maybe he'll fight Berto, or maybe even Bradley or Alexander, because I know both of those fighters will proudly move up to 147 in hopes of a fight with Pacquiao. So, anyway, not too much else to say about the fight. I think it's gonna be an interesting fight. Not the best fight, but it's gonna be an interesting fight. So be sure to check it out. But anyway, guys, that was The Distance. Thanks for watching. Peace.